Do you ever wonder why some men walk into a room and instantly command respect, while others fade into the background, no matter how hard they try? Have you ever been in a situation where you feel disrespected in your relationship, at work, or even among your friends, and wondered, what am I doing wrong? Well, today I'm going to give you the formula. Yes, the formula to command respect like a high-value man. And trust me, it's simpler than you think, but most men aren't ready to hear this. Let me start with this. Most men today are living lives of quiet desperation. They work hard, they try to be good people, but they still don't get the respect they deserve. Whether it's in their relationships, at their jobs, or even in their friendships, they feel overlooked, undervalued, and disrespected. And honestly, I get it. The modern world is tough on men. We're told to be strong, but also sensitive. We're told to lead, but also to follow others' advice. The rules keep changing, but the respect just isn't coming. But today, I'm going to share something that will change the way you approach life. If you apply what I'm about to tell you, you won't just earn respect, you'll command it. And yes, it's based on the timeless philosophy of Stoicism, but I'm not here to preach ancient history. I'm here to show you how to apply these principles in your own life, in your relationships, and in the way you carry yourself. Because here's the harsh truth. Respect isn't given, it's earned. And if you don't know how to earn it, you'll never have it. Stay with me, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to become the man who commands respect effortlessly. Number 1. The philosophy of Stoicism and respect. Men today are lost when it comes to respect. We live in a society that has lied to us about what earns respect. You've been told to be agreeable, to be nice, and to avoid conflict at all costs. But what's the result? Men like you get walked all over. You get friend-zoned, overworked, underappreciated. Why? Because nice guys don't get respect. Stoicism teaches us the opposite. It's not about pleasing everyone. It's about mastering yourself. When you control your emotions, reactions, and mindset, you gain an unshakable inner strength. The truth is that emotions make men weak. You heard me right. When you let your emotions dictate how you react, people around you sense that weakness and take advantage of it. Stoicism arms you with a shield, emotional control. When you show that nothing rattles you, nothing pushes you off center, people start to pay attention, and when they can't manipulate you, they'll respect you. Think about how many times you've snapped during an argument with your partner, or let anger drive your decisions. Did that help? Did you gain more respect? No. Stoicism is about stepping back, mastering yourself, and then acting with purpose. Number 2. Command respect by respecting yourself. First, this is where most men screw up. They don't respect themselves, but they expect the world to respect them. How can you expect respect from anyone, your girlfriend, your boss, your friends, when you don't respect your own time, boundaries, or worth? The root of the problem is you. When you allow people to walk all over you, when you bend over backward to accommodate everyone else's needs while ignoring your own, you're telling the world, I don't respect myself. The most common mistake. Staying in relationships where you're disrespected. Why? Fear. Fear of being alone. Fear of losing what little you think you have. But let me ask you this. Would you rather be alone or constantly disrespected? The only answer a man with self-respect has is, I'd rather be alone. Because respect comes from saying no, from walking away, from knowing your value. Think about the guy who's stuck in a relationship with a woman who doesn't respect him. She talks down to him, controls him, makes decisions for him. Why? Because he lets her. She knows she can push his boundaries and he'll just take it. Stop being that guy. The moment you stop accepting disrespect, people will start to respect you. Number 3. Develop assertiveness through calm confidence. Assertiveness is where most men fail. They either explode emotionally when they've had enough, or stay silent and let resentment build. Neither gets you respect. Assertiveness is the sweet spot. It's about saying exactly what you mean, when you mean it, without letting emotions cloud your message. Calm confidence is powerful. It's not about shouting or demanding. It's about knowing what you want and making sure others know it too. And here's the truth. When you're assertive, people will either respect your boundaries or they'll leave. Either way, you win. Men fear rejection, and that's why they don't speak up. Whether it's fear of losing a job, fear of a partner leaving, or fear of being seen as difficult, you need to understand one thing. You need to stop fearing loss. When you're willing to walk away from anything or anyone who doesn't meet your standards, that's when you gain power, and that's when respect follows. The next time someone crosses a line, whether it's your boss overloading you with work or your partner overstepping boundaries, don't react emotionally. State what you will and won't tolerate calmly and walk away from the discussion. Let them feel the weight of your decision. They'll either correct themselves or reveal their true colors. Number 4. Master body language for commanding respect. Body language is everything. Your posture, your eye contact, your gestures. These are the first things people notice, and they decide instantly whether they respect you or not. When you walk with your shoulders slumped, your eyes averted, and your movements unsure, you're screaming to the world, "I don't believe in myself." And guess what? The world responds accordingly. High-value men master body language. They stand tall, move deliberately, and make direct eye contact. They don't fidget, they don't pace nervously, they control the space they're in. Look at any high-powered leader or celebrity who commands respect. When they walk into a room, their presence is felt before they even speak. Why? Because their body language exudes confidence. They don't need to say anything to demand respect. You can achieve the same effect by training yourself to own your body language. Start paying attention to how you move through the world. Walk with purpose, stand tall, and make eye contact. Next time you're in a meeting or on a date, practice keeping your movements calm and deliberate. You'll notice people reacting differently. Number 5. Communicate clearly and decisively. Men who ramble, over-apologize, or use vague language get ignored. Period. If you want respect, you need to speak with authority. This doesn't mean shouting or dominating conversations. It means making your words count. Speak less, but say more. Don't fill silences with meaningless chatter. When you communicate clearly, people start listening. A high-value man knows what he wants and makes it known without hesitation. If someone asks what you want, give them a direct answer. Stop with the "maybe," "I guess," if that's okay with you. That kind of language undermines your authority and makes you look weak. Think of the man who constantly seeks approval in conversations. He won't make a decision until everyone else has weighed in. He won't commit to a plan because he's afraid of offending someone. Guess what? People stop respecting him. They see him as indecisive and unsure of himself. Practice speaking directly and cutting out unnecessary words. The next time someone asks you a question, give a straight answer and move on. You'll be amazed at how much more seriously people take you when you communicate decisively. Number 6. Be humble yet strong. Humility and strength are two sides of the same coin. Strong men don't need to prove their worth to anyone. They don't need to brag or dominate conversations to feel valuable. They know their worth, and they let their actions speak for them. But being humble doesn't mean being weak. Too many men confuse humility with letting others walk over them. True humility is about being grounded in your value while remaining open to learning and growth. Think of the guy who constantly tries to prove he's the alpha, bragging about his achievements, always trying to one-up everyone in the room. He thinks he's earning respect, but really, he's pushing people away. The strongest men don't need to say a word about their worth. They show it by how they live. Stop trying to prove yourself. Let your work and your actions speak for themselves. When someone tries to pull you into a competition of who's the biggest or the best, stay out of it. People will notice your quiet strength and they'll respect it. Number 7. Embrace discipline and consistency. Discipline is the backbone of respect. If you can't respect your own commitments, how do you expect anyone else to respect you? Men today lack discipline, and it shows. You say you're going to hit the gym, but after a week, you quit. You say you'll take care of something important, but then you push it off for days. This kind of inconsistency makes others lose trust in you. Consistency builds respect. When people see that you're a man who follows through, no matter what, your value increases in their eyes. Think about how many times you've broken promises to yourself or others. Whether it's failing to stick to a workout routine or bailing on plans, these small actions add up. Over time, people stop taking you seriously because they know you won't follow through. Start with small commitments. Pick one thing, whether it's getting up at a specific time or working out regularly, and stick to it. Build the habit of discipline, and it'll spill over into every area of your life. The more disciplined you are, the more respect you'll command. Number 8. Face adversity with stoic courage. Life isn't going to go easy on you. You're going to face challenges, relationship problems, career setbacks, personal struggles. And here's where most men fail. They crumble under pressure. They let adversity break them. They get emotional, they lash out, or worse, they give up. But high-value men understand that adversity is inevitable. It's how you respond to adversity that sets you apart. Stoicism teaches us to face hardship with calm and courage. When life tests you, stand firm. Don't complain, don't lash out, endure. Think about the man who's going through a breakup. His partner leaves him and he spirals. He drinks, he begs for her back. He loses all sense of who he is. Compare that to the man who stays calm, accepts the situation, and moves forward with dignity. Who gets more respect? The answer is obvious. The next time you face a challenge, whether it's an argument with your partner or a setback at work, pause. Don't react immediately. Take a deep breath and assess the situation calmly. The more you practice this, the stronger you'll become in the face of adversity. Number 9. Create boundaries and remove toxic people. If you're letting toxic people stay in your life, you're sabotaging your own success. Setting boundaries is non-negotiable, whether it's a manipulative partner, a disrespectful friend, or a controlling boss. The more you tolerate, the more you signal that you're okay with being disrespected. Toxic people will drag you down faster than you realize. You have to make the hard decision to cut them out, because if you don't, they'll keep you from commanding the respect you deserve. Look at men who stay in toxic relationships because they're afraid of being alone. Their partner treats them like garbage, but they put up with it because they think that's what love is. Newsflash, that's not love, it's disrespect, plain and simple. And as long as you tolerate it, you'll never get the respect you crave. Start identifying the toxic people in your life. Set clear boundaries with them. If they continue to disrespect you, cut them out. No second chances. It's harsh, but it's the only way to reclaim your respect. Number 10. Lead by example, not force. The most respected men in history didn't command respect by force. They didn't demand that people follow them. They inspired people to want to follow them. True leadership is about leading by example. It's about living the life you preach. If you want respect, don't tell people why they should respect you. Show them. Show them through your actions, through your consistency, through your discipline. People are drawn to those who walk the walk. Think about the men who bark orders and try to control everything around them. Do they really command respect, or do people follow them out of fear? Now think of the men who quietly lead by example, who live the principles they preach, and who inspire others to do the same. That's true leadership, and that's what earns respect. Stop trying to control everything. Focus on controlling yourself, your actions, and your mindset. When you lead yourself with discipline and integrity, people will naturally follow you without you having to force it. Respect is earned, never given, and it all starts with you. If you want people to treat you differently, you have to change how you treat yourself. Stop tolerating disrespect, start enforcing your boundaries, and take control of your life. Stoicism isn't just a philosophy, it's a way of life. When you master it, you'll find that respect comes naturally without you having to beg for it. If this video helped you, I want to ask for your support. Join the channel memberships if you can, or simply subscribe. Either way, it helps us create more quality content like this and make it accessible to as many men as possible. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. We're building a community of men who are ready to take back their power and demand the respect they deserve. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and take that first step. If you're serious about commanding respect in your life, hit that subscribe button right now. Your support allows us to keep creating high-quality content and make these lessons accessible to as many men as possible. Let's build a community of men who refuse to settle for anything less than respect. It all starts with one click. Subscribe now and take control of your life.